first concept we're going to talk about is hanging onto your kayak.
Hold on to your boat! Hold on to your boat!
So it seems like a simple concept, but this season I saw a lot of examples where letting go of your kayak either made it quite difficult to be able to do a rescue, as well as a kayak in a dynamic environment can become a bit of a projectile and can be quite dangerous. So anybody who teaches kayaking knows how important it is to drive home the fundamentals of hanging onto your kayak whenever you do a wet exit. So whenever we come out, get people start thinking about hanging on their boat, hanging on your paddle, making sure that they're in control of that boat. So the other part of that is that you have obviously something to hang on to. It gives you the buoyancy, helps you be sort of a little bit more recognizable, as well as it gives you the opportunity to be able to not let go of that thing and for it to drift away. So for those of you who are out practicing and thinking about rescues and the start of a rescue or the start of this whole scenario, in order for a proper rescue to happen, we need to have that control. That swimmer, who's an active swimmer, needs to have control of that kayak. So there's lots of examples throughout this video that you can look and see what happens when people do let go of their kayak. So be it in a tide race or be it at the surf, we can actually see that when you let go of the kayak, it actually can create a lot of momentum, and you know, depending on who's the end users at the beach, it could create quite a bit of a challenge. So think about when we're teaching this and when we're out practicing, as soon as you flip over, I know it's always a bit exciting, and I know it's always just a little bit confusing when you do upset the kayak and you're upside down and you're trying to figure out where the grab loop is and figure out where the air is and all that sort of stuff. As soon as you come up, grab a hold of that kayak, be it at the cockpit, be it at the deck lines, wherever you can, even if it's at the end of the toggle as the boat starts floating by you. Make sure that you hang on to that kayak so that it doesn't drift away. And then when someone comes to help you, then you're obviously more control. If you're trying to be a little bit more self-reliant while you're on the water, then you want to be able to have that kayak, have the control over that kayak, so when you're going to do your re-enter and roll, or you're going to do any sort of a solo re-entry, you do have that boat in a position where you can control it, you're at the cockpit, you can get back into it relatively quickly, get yourself out of the danger or out of the situation that you've gotten yourself into. So the theme for this whole video is hang on to your kayak. Hang on to it as soon as you come out. Hang on to it as you're getting into it while we're doing launching and landing exercises. Hang on to it whenever we're out there. It can drift away relatively quickly, and then it creates a lot more work for people that are out there with you. Thank you for taking the time to watch these videos, and if you have any questions, please feel free to drop us an email or give us a call. My name's Chris Lockyer. I'm a brand ambassador for Kayak, P&H, and Lendl Paddles, and we'll see you on the water.